Hey guys, Beta Bricks bringing you guys another video. Today we're talking about the Dark Millennium Falcon. Not the review, but we're talking about collector series sets and kind of a couple theories I have about what LEGO is doing, why they're doing it, and how we got here, and even what is a UCS set, because it seems the definition has changed over the last 24 years. So for you guys that don't know, UCS stands for Ultimate Collector Series. And back in the day, it was for sets that the fans thought were the best of the best. Some examples of this are like the TIE Interceptor and the X-Wing from 2000. There's Darth Maul, a buildable Yoda, a Naboo Starfighter, just to name a couple. And it's wild because over the years, it was uniquely a LEGO Star Wars type thing. This didn't happen in other themes. It wasn't until the later years that other sets started going on this collectors or like larger than life take on these brands and other themes. I believe one of the earliest ones was Harry Potter with a large Hogwarts castle type build. And then as time progressed, obviously Technic has always been building larger sets, but their sets now, are similar size to some starships we get from Star Wars. And even now with the Marvel sets taking on an appearance to the Icon series sets that LEGO City has branched off of. And it really makes me think that over the next couple of years, we're going to be getting more and more sets with that tag of collectors or Ultimate Collector Series. And the price is just going to keep going up and up for these sets. And I'm a little concerned. I have here the Millennium Falcon from 2019, 2018 from the Rise of Skywalker. And I have the Dark Falcon here, and it made me think, well, they have a UCS Millennium Falcon already for around $850, about the same price as the AT-AT. What's stopping LEGO from making a quick, price swap or a color swap on that set and making a UCS Dark Millennium Falcon? Believe it or not, someone actually already did this back in 2013. I actually found a forum post here, and this user had sold one on eBay. I couldn't find the posting for it because it's been more than a decade and they only saved them for a couple of months. But, they may have just saw this idea and said, we can make a Dark Millennium Falcon and it'll make us a ton of money. I would not, be against them making a Dark Millennium Falcon, but I don't know if I think LEGO should keep going that direction with the UCS sets. And, we're going to take a step back here and just look at like what other sets are doing. We have the Daily Bugle and we have the Avengers Tower here as two of the most recent collector's series sets that have come out from other brands. And they captured the grandiose and the unique design that these typical sets have. And they are not the most expensive things in the world. I mean, the Avengers Tower is $400, $500. The Daily Bugle is $200. And they come with a wide array of figures, 15 plus figures for each set. And I think that is perfect. An additional one would be the Venator. The Venator came with two figures, Captain Rex and Admiral Yularen from the Clone Wars. But for $650, that set is compact, it's easy to move, and it's great looking. It's a great display. People can use it in mocks if they really wanted to. While as the UCS Millennium Falcon and the AT-AT and the ISD are not the prettiest sets to look at anymore. And more importantly, they are incredibly inflated in price. I would darn say that a lot of, LEGO consumers and collectors alike don't buy those sets, at the drop of a hat. They really have to pick and choose about what they're going to be buying and when they buy it. Ultimately, the reason why I bring this up is there are currently 7 or 8 UCS sets still available on the LEGO website in the Star Wars category. There's the most recent TIE Interceptor, the X-Wing, the Sand Speeder, there's the AT-AT, the ISD, and the Razor Crest. And there's rumor that they're going to be adding Jabba's sail barge later this year around Black Friday. And potentially, it's going to be another $600 set. I really think that LEGO has an opportunity this fall with the Botanical Gardens coming out, rumored as well. As far as other sets that are coming out in the same vein of like a collector's item or ultimate, you know, customizable series sets, to make them a good, well-designed set, they just need to step away from the older way the UCS sets used to come out, where they're big and clunky. My AT-AT, the ISD, and the Millennium Falcon all suffer from these issues, that these large sets don't have the strongest connections, while as the Venator and the Avengers Tower and the Bugle have great connectivity. You can pick up these sets until you're blue in the face, and nothing's gonna fall off of them unless you're vividly shaking them, or, you know, a Category 10 earthquake come through and wipes out your Lego room, God forbid. But those sets can be moved from house to house with ease. They look great, they're super detailed, and the price isn't outrageous. And Lego needs to stick to that. When they're re-releasing the ISD, which I imagine is a set they're going to re-release before the Falcon, they need to make it more compact and like 2 times larger than the Star Destroyer they just released with Cal Kestis. And as well as the Millennium Falcon, if they made I'm not going to be buying the UCS Millennium Falcon. For one, it's almost $1,000 after tax, or, well, you know, $900. And obviously, if I go to the Lego store, I'm going to buy more than just the Falcon. But being that it is so pricey, I'm not going to buy that. It's just not worth it. I can make my money worth. I could buy, you know, 2 Avengers Towers with that, almost 3. And it's one of those things, like, if Lego makes a Millennium Falcon or a Dark Falcon that is maybe 2 times or 1.5 times larger, and it's more detailed with more rooms and figures, I would pay $500, $600, $700 for it. And I think it'd be great. My fear is that Lego is going to continue making the Star Wars sets very large, very massive, just like the dropship of the Attack of the Clones UCS set that came out last year, and the ISD and the AT-AT. I do think those larger sets are really cool, but ultimately, Lego fans want to be able to display these sets, and they also don't want the parts to be lost over time due to them just sitting on the shelf or having them move around the house. I really think Lego needs to make these sets very compact, very similar to the Venator. That should be their golden egg, so to speak, on those sets. But ultimately, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about the UCS sets down in the comments. Do you guys want them to make a UCS Dark Falcon? Do you guys love the older UCS sets? Or are you more of a fan of the newer style sets like the Venator and the Icon series sets of buildings? I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Hit the notification bell to see all my future videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Definitely helps out the channel. As always, I've been Bearded Bricks, and I'll see you guys in the next one.